Yo, this new Depth of Illusive Realm is actually really, really, really good. As some would say, gamers, this changes. It does. Okay, okay. Look. New Depth of Illusive Realm is here. I've maxed out the rewards. As you can see, if I swing my cute ass over here, I'm at 5,200 at 5,200. And I completed all the levels. They added a level 90 level. I assume eventually they'll get to 100. Nothing too crazy here. You get the specimen to buy rewards. You get the potions, etc., etc. You get asterite from the other ones. Now, there's a few things that are different here, and I'm going to explain everything that's different. I'm going to go over the shop because the shop is very generous. So, Thought Evolution. This changes. The layout changes. There's a lot of different changes here. So, dodge recovery. When a dodge successful, restores 5% HP every 3 seconds. A rank or higher, increase damage dealt by 10%. This middle tree right here is really more on like HP and restoring things. Consume dream fragments to reset metaphors. Gain 10 resonance upon defeating a target. This top one is really about damage. Increase damage dealt by 35%. Crit damage by 40%. Crit rate by 20%. Bottom is HP, defense, and damage taken, like damage reduction. Pretty basic stuff there. Anomaly investigation, same thing as normal. Challenges, you get rewards, etc., etc. Nothing too crazy here. The shop, I bought everything. I'll have to splice it in here, but the shop is very, very, very generous. I think over 16 echoes could be bought, tuners, a million things, and so the one reason you should just play this is right off the bat for the rewards. Not only because it's fun, but you get a lot of asteroid. You get a decent amount of asteroid. I'm not gonna say a lot, but you get a decent amount of asteroid. You get a lot of echoes and a lot of level up materials, and it's very, very solid. So that's the basic stuff. So now you go into the challenge. So starting off, let's go to 50 for a moment. The trial characters you get when you start off on level 50 are going to be Yang Yang and Sanhua. Now, we know Yang Yang was goated with the last one, obviously, but they added something new here, as you can see on the right side. Depth of Illusive Realm, rules of physics, so it tells you Resonator skills are available, weapon attributes are available, but echo attributes and skills are disabled in the Illusive Realm. So you're not getting your stats from your echoes, but you're getting the weapon and the Resonator info. So the trial characters are not necessarily horrible because, for example, I was running this level 80. Now, I was using my level 70 Jinsei because I had her weapon, but when I do details, right, my talents are only 1, 1, 3, 5, 4. Not that great. I have her weapon, which is nice, but not really a big difference. I went to this Jinsei and I saw this. I saw the 5 out of 150. I was like, no, I can't do it. It's bad. It's not the case. They are running a 3-star, but their talents 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. They don't have that max forte, but the talents make a difference. You get so many buffs from the actual just roguelike simulation itself that it makes up for it. So these trial characters are not bad. And then obviously, as you can see, you get Johnshin, Sanhua, Baiji. Apparently saying Baiji and Johnshin are fucking broken, especially Baiji for the last level. I haven't completed 90 yet. We'll get to it. I'll have to try it with Baiji. But this is where one of the big changes that came through. Current drop rewards. So it says times 265%. Let me take these off. The way this works is you have 2 panels. We're going to go over their nightmare memes and then reverie memes. The nightmare memes give you more rewards, but you have debuffs on you. So when a symphony, A rank or lower, stamina, recovery speed is reduced by 50%. So you have to have your battle score. There's going to be a battle score as well, which you'll see on the top left portion of the screen. When I'm actually in battle, it goes up to SS. If your score is less than A, your stamina recovery is going to be chalked. That gives a 35% increase. When Symphony rank is A or lower, defense is reduced by 30%. Upon being attacked, the drop-off speed Symphony ranks increase by 100. So every time you get attacked, your Symphony rank is going to go down. So let's say I'm at SS, and then I get attacked by this. I'm making up something. It goes from SS to B immediately. Like it lowers that down 100%. And obviously, the higher your Symphony rank, the more rewards you get, right? And it just helps out. Enemies gain a shield equal to 20% of their max HP, and the progression efficiency of Symphony rank is increased by 20%. So they're gaining shield, but your progression efficiency is going up. The shield is so annoying. I'm telling you right now, everyone gets a shield, including bosses. It was kicking my ass. And then Blackened Blade. Enemies damage dealt is increased by 50%, and the progression efficiency of Symphony is increased by 20%. Now, you can only select up to 4 of these, so if you wanted to go for the max, you would select the last, you actually would select these. This would be the most you can get, 270. 270 there. I was picking 275. 265 because I'm stupid. And this is going to make the game substantially harder. On top of the fact that it is already hard in itself, which I'll show you after. But this is very awesome. Now, here's the thing though. You could mix and match to kind of negate these and kind of like mix and see like, oh, I want to go here and here. But let's go over the buffs. I haven't used any of the buffs, by the way. I've used 0 buffs. I wanted all the extra rewards because I'm a greedy bastard. But, so, Reverie, when Symphony rank is B or higher, damage received is reduced by 30%, which is massive, especially for the final boss, which I will not spoil for you. Rabbit's Reverie, progression efficiency of Symphony rank is increased by 30. Perfect. You get that as high as possible for as long as possible. And then, sorry, I was downloading the VOD. Symphony rank will now drop below B, which is massive. So you don't have to worry about getting hit and getting your ass cheeks clapped. That stumbled me. The Symphony rank is A or higher. HP is restored by 4%. The max HP every 5 seconds. And then the drop-off of Symphony rank is reduced by 50%, and Resonator's attack is increased by 50. So you could mix and match these and still get like 15%. I mean, 215 as your max extra drops, even with using one of these. But I didn't use those because I'm stupid. But so that is a massive change where it gives you more options and it makes it feel even more like a roguelike mode, obviously, right? So there's that. Now, there's a few other things. Now, sidebar, I'm picking the Bell. I've only gone the Bell. If you're running Jinsei, you know, you can go Verena, Yano, whoever. I recommend going a DPS first. Excuse me, an attacker first to break shields. Over here, real quick, just a sidebar. If you're running Jinsei, you're going to want to go Sparkles first, in my opinion. And the reason why I say go Sparkles first is what happens is basic attack starts from stage 3, gaining substantial damage boost and special enhancement effects. As opposed to you having to do the other full 4 basic attacks, you only have to do 1 basic attack and then you can start your rotation. Celestial Walker is very good. You need to get this at some point in time. Successful dodges restore Forte gauge, trigger long range. It significantly increases spectral damage. You need to get Celestial Walker eventually. It's not bad if you start off with this. I personally start off with Sparkles and I get this as time goes on because her damage multipliers from her Forte is absolutely insane. And you don't get her Forte because you're not getting any coordinated attacks from the assisted characters. So keep that in mind. Now, what I want to talk about in the actual video is this. The other thing that they changed, I'm going to pull up my VOD real quick. There are extra buffs you can get or debuffs. We'll look at this right now. I completed a boss and I go here. This is normal. That stuff does not change. That's already there. But right here is where it gets different. You can get to the left, which is a passive buff. Additionally, unlock the Resonator's Resonator change so you can get Constellation or Sacrifice. Increase resonance skill damage. Casting resonance skill consumes stamina. This also brings in a ton of value because you can unlock Resonator chains. You get tons of buff to your units. There is just so many options when you are running this mode that it makes it so much more fun than the previous one. I thought the first one was fun, but this gives you so much more, I want to say flexibility, but also much more creativity with your runs and how you're playing the game and the buffs and debuffs that you're getting, and you can handicap yourself more. Do I want to have the max amount of deficits to my character for the higher amount of rewards and see if I can beat all the bosses? Those are pretty much the main changes, and I love it. I love it. That being said, mwah, I love you. I'll see you in the next one. It's calling my name. So come on, baby, let's stop playing